Hello, guys, and welcome to a new Storming Hockey video on Storming Hockey. I'm hoping to start making more videos soon, and today I'll be giving my opinion on a jersey for every team that I think should come back. Anyways, let's get right into this. Starting out from alphabetical order, starting with the Anaheim Ducks. I'd say their jersey they took to the 03 finals, the original Mighty Ducks jersey when Disney owned the team. It was a great look. The 06 rebrand really ruined it with the Orange County look I guess they were going for, but it was executed so poorly. I don't think it worked. Well, it didn't work. It's one of the worst jerseys in the NHL history, the Ducks jersey they won the 07 Cup in, up and against the Senators. I'm a Hurricanes fan, but I wear jerseys from every team. I'm wearing Ottawa for this. Let's go Canes. We want the Cup. But anyways, the Ducks. Yeah, I think fans would love if they return to that. I think it is only going to come back as a third jersey in the future because Anaheim is really leaning into the orange look in a much better way because they brought back the old Mighty Ducks logo but modernized it. Anyways, next up Boston, we're going to go back to the 1920s for this. I think this would be a great alternate jersey. The Bruins' first white jersey, they had a brown jersey for their first season, but then that was abandoned. That's what inspired the Bruins' 2016 Winter Classic look. I think it would be nice as a third jersey because it's a throwback. It's got throwback elements. It's a really nice jersey that I don't see much people talking about. All right, next Buffalo Sabres. This one's kind of self-indulgent. I'm a big fan of the goat head. The current looks good as well, but yeah, I think the Sabres. I'd love to see them also introduce like a white version of the goat head alongside the black. They could wear it for road games or something as like an alternate road jersey. It'd be kind of cool. In my opinion, this might be a little bit controversial, but I'd love to see NHL teams be able to wear more than 3 jerseys or 4 jerseys. Like, as Carolina has the Whalers throwback, Colorado's got the Nordiques throwback, the Blues have their 90s throwback, the Wild and Sharks have had their Heritage jerseys this season, so yeah, I think it's good. All right, next, Calgary Flames, Reverse Retro 2. Underrated jersey, I know it didn't sell, but I think it was good. The pedestal striping, I know it's a mixed opinion, but I think it works. For the Reverse Retro, I like the black. It was better than any of them. It looked really nice. All right, next, my Carolina Hurricanes. And it's that jersey right back there. It's the one with the 06 Cup package. The jersey they won the 2006 Cup. Maybe they can win it again this year. Or hopefully. But yeah, I'd love to see them rebrand that. Either that or they bring back the 2023 Stadium jersey as the home. Because I also have the jersey up there. The white one is based off the Stadium look. Their new road jersey replaced the Canes wordmark jersey. That was also used as inspiration for the Reverse Retro jersey number 2. Yeah, so, yeah. Fans would love it, too. Next, the Blackhawks. So, for Chicago, one with the 09 Winter Classic slasher jersey from the 1930s. It made sense why they took it into a third jersey the next season. It's a good jersey. It's not as good as their black alternate, but I'd love to see it come back as, like, a fourth jersey or whatever. It's really nice. Nice, and I got nothing else to complain. Next, the Avalanche. Another reverse retro here, number 2. They are already doing the Nordiques throwback, but also the Rockies is also part of Colorado hockey history. So it'd be nice to see it bring back maybe like just for a game or 2. I know they did the Nordiques for 7, so who the heck knows what they do with it. But I think it fits because you have the state flag colors, the yellow, the red, the navy. It's on a white base, but fits. Yeah. All right, Columbus. As kind of like an alternate, or like, well, not really an alternate, more of like a heritage jersey. Their original white jersey used from 2000 to 2007. I wouldn't mind having Stinger on the shoulders or just whatever, but having Stinger on the shoulder I think would fit more because it'd be more of a throwback. They actually technically brought back the jersey with like a CCM throwback that was used for retail, but if you're going to do that, just bring back the jersey entirely, in my opinion. Next, this one's a lot of people I could see agreeing with this. The Dallas Stars 1990 jersey won the 1999 Cup in the Brett Hull foot in the crease goal. Their jersey, their dark home jersey, that used from 1999 to 2007. Great jersey. I wouldn't mind them rebranding that or just using the alternate, making it a home and introducing a white version, kind of an updated version of the first reverse retro as the home jersey. Heck, they were in the playoffs, so it could absolutely happen. Just waiting to see if maybe Icetics can get some information on that maybe at some point. I don't know. Next, the Red Wings. 09 Winter Classic, one of the best outdoor jerseys of all time in the NHL. I'd love to see it come back as a 4th jersey at some point, or just heritage to honor Detroit hockey history. It'd be great. So yeah, nothing much else to say. All right. Edmonton, the COD jersey. I wouldn't mind the reverse retro version coming back as well. It has more colors, but the original one would come back as well. Their alternate is actually good. It's one of the best wordmark jerseys. Jerseys, the oil country one. But I wouldn't mind seeing the COD jersey come back as a 3rd as well. So yeah. Florida. Her dark jersey from 03 to, I guess, 2011, even though it got ruined by the Reebok Edge striping pattern. Some of those jerseys from the Reebok Edge were awful. But yeah. I think it'd be nice as an alternate, because it'd be navy as the alternate color. A throwback to the logo that fans like. So it could work as an alternate. Miami Vice might have more draw. The Hometown Remix got leaked. I'll make a video on that at some point, but I'd love to also see the Panthers do like a black or a pink or a blue version with the Miami Vice recolored, like Leaping Panther logo. Or even the Shield recolored in that, but yeah, I think it'd work very well. The LA Kings are next. I did the 1980 and 1988 dark jersey. Obviously, people are definitely going to want this. People would love to see the Kings rebrand to the Forum Blue and Forum Gold jerseys, the purple and gold. They abandoned it when Wayne Gretzky came over, and the Kings also remixed it for the Reverse Retro series. Yeah, I could see the Kings rebranding that sometime maybe in the 2030s. All right, next, the Wild. They brought back the white version of this for their 25th anniversary, but the dark jersey from 2000 to 2007. Underrated opinion. I wouldn't mind the Wild going back to their original design. Maybe just switch out the shoulder patch. Keep the number font. That's one of the best number fonts in the NHL history, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't even get why the Wild, back when Reebok Edge took over in 2007, 2008, they ditched their green home jersey and replaced it with a red one for really no reason. I don't get why they got rid of that. The white one was on the Reebok Edge template, so I'm not sure what the Wild were thinking, but yeah, that red alternate that debuted in 2003, was all the way the home jersey until 2017. They only wore it in one playoffs as well. They had worn that green alternate jersey for most of the playoffs besides 2008, where they lost to the Avalanche in the first round. Next, Montreal. This is basically what I think they should do with their road jersey. Mirror the striping of their home jersey, their dark jersey. Keep the logo and just do that. Yeah, they wore it as an alternate in 2000 for one season, 2006, 2007, before the switch to Reebok Edge. And then, yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't bring it back. It was a great jersey. Next, Nashville, navy blue. It was the original dark uniform from 1998 to 2011, even though it got switched up a bit in the Reebok Edge, like a lot of jerseys did. And I think Nashville could easily rebrand to that. A lot of fans it's one of the most least liked home jerseys, or just jerseys in general. The number font is good, but I'm not sure if it's actually as good, even though the guitar strings and the numbers are very nice. It's just too much yellow. They haven't had an alternate jersey since 2011, when they had the checkerboard one that they nearly rebranded to. There was a white version of that could have been used as the road jersey. It was a prototype made by Reebok, back before the Predators went with basically what they wear now. So yeah, I think they should rebrand to that potentially. New Jersey, the 2024 Stadium Series. If New Jersey wants to move their brand forward, I wouldn't mind them doing this. Making that the home jersey and introducing a white one but with like a red logo, and then heck, maybe even for a third, just do a blackout version with a red logo. It'd look awesome. It'd be nice. It's a nice way to move one of the most traditional brands in NHL history forward. I could see New Jersey doing that as the... Well, I'm not sure I could see New Jersey doing that, but I think it'd be a good decision. Next, the Islanders have it right back there. The Fishermen. It's not going to be a home or away. I don't see it ever really come back as a home and away, but as an alternate, yes. It's like the Goat Head. It's got a huge following now. Islanders fans would probably have a mixed feeling. It did come back in 2022 for the second iteration of Reverse Retro. It was much more viewed. It was still navy, but the logo was recolored. It was okay, but it wasn't as good as the original. So yeah, I think it'd be a great third jersey. Next, the Rangers. Another kind of fan favorite jersey, the Lady of Liberty. It'd be a good alternate. alternate. They remixed it, of course, for both the reverse retros. There's a white version that a lot of people forget. I've only really heard like Post to Post and Hockey Guy talk about it. But I could see the Rangers if they wanted to. I wouldn't mind them bring back the Lady Liberty and bring back the white one for the road jersey. It would. It's an odd opinion, but I think it would work. Next, Ottawa. The jersey I'm wearing here, the jersey they took to the 2007 finals where they lost to Anaheim. It's underrated. It, in my opinion, the striping. I know I've heard some people. It's weird. It's like kind of angular. I actually kind of don't mind that. It's different. There's a good reason it was remixed for the reverse retro program in 2022 for the second one. They did a red version of their original home sweater when they came back. I think it's been one of my favorite jerseys in NHL history, in my opinion. It's very good. I know like the hockey guy always coins a Scooby-Doo term for this logo because it like stares at you or something. I'm not sure how, but yeah. All right, next, Flyers. They're black. They actually used this as the home jersey for about 8, or the dark jersey from about 2001 to 2009, or I guess 2010, and then they replaced it with the orange alternate, and then made the white version they wore for the 2010 Winter Classic where they lost to Boston as the away. I think Philly they had that black alternate they used in the 2017 Stadium Series for a while, so turn that one from, they already kind of went back to that template, so bring back that jersey would be, I think, a win. Next, Pittsburgh. This one might rattle a few people, but it's the alternate jersey from 1995. The Robo Penguin I know is iconic to some, and this might be a controversial take, but I love the gradient striping. It's probably my most favorite Penguins jersey in their entire history. It's got so much color. It's very unique. I know, like, a lot of other jerseys were, like, kind of more hated. The Kings one, the Burger Kings one, my least favorites. Ducks Wild Wing wasn't great, but the Penguins one I think was good. There's a good reason why it became the home jersey in 1997. It was so much better than that diagonal Pittsburgh when they brought it back as an alternate from 2021 to previous season, 2024, 2025. I get why people may not like it, but I think it was a good jersey. It's sad it really hasn't come back, and the rebrand they did after that, even though they did want the skating penguin back in Vegas Gold in the Temple, was just not great. Especially when it got to the Reebok Edge, took a nosedive after that. And the template. San Jose, it was a bit hard. I'm not sure what else, so I kind of went with the alternate. I actually have it right up there. It's hard to see. I got the 8 strobe lights or whatever. Sorry if it's like annoying for like people who have epilepsy or something. Hopefully the lights aren't like giving you like any issue or anything, but if they are, just say in the comments or whatever. But sorry, I'm not trying to be like subtle or anything. And I'm just saying, like, I'm just wanting feedback since it's still a new endeavor. But anyway, San Jose, their black alternate, the stealth jerseys from 2018 to about 2022. It was good. It was kind of like the Hurricanes Stadium Series jerseys from 2023 and the Penguins and Flyers Stadium Series jerseys from 2019. I wouldn't mind it. San Jose could probably easily just change up the number font on it to match their current set. Even though their alternate is still very good. Very good, and also the Heritage jersey. I kind of hope that comes back, because that's actually a nice uniform. So yeah, San Jose, the black stealth jersey. Seattle, I think they easily could have gone with this as the alternate. Instead, they went with the black, gold, and dark. I actually like that jersey quite a bit. It's unique. I know Vegas beat them to the final reverse retro 2, and the black for black's sakes comments comes in with obviously a lot of teams like just introducing black jerseys for just no reason. I know a lot of people, that jersey does get flack, but I do like it. The colors work. Seattle, like, is always, like, kind of like with the deep thing. Yeah, it feels like you're in the deep with that. I like it. But I chose the 2024 Winter Classic as a jersey. I'd be happy to see them bring back. It has the Metropolitan store back. It takes inspiration. It's a great design. And fans would love that. I don't think fans would even mind if they went to that as the home and introduced, like, a beige version as the way. But I don't think they should switch. Seattle might honestly have the best home jersey in the league, in my opinion. But yeah, the Kraken, the 2024 Winter Classic. St. Louis, this was another tough one, but I went with the 2022 Winter Classic. I wouldn't mind this jersey being the away jersey, or even an alternate, I don't know, but I think it could be good road jersey. I know that's what they announced because, like, even though the Blues went away from the look they had for about 27 years, they said it was because of, like, nostalgia. A lot of teams done retro rebrands recently. St. Louis, Boston, Calgary, Ottawa, Edmonton, Buffalo, to name a few. Edmonton's wasn't really a rebrand, it was just a color make, but still, it's technically a rebrand. But yeah, I don't think people would mind seeing that Blues beige Winter Classic jersey as the road. All right, next, Tampa. I think I went with the alternate from 1996 to 1999. Yeah, I just had to check for a second. It wasn't the Storm jersey. It was actually the dark uniform. I'm not looking at it right now. I'm just kind of remembering it off. But yeah, Tampa. This would be a good choice for a rebrand if they wanted, because the Lightning, the Maple Leafs comparisons, the Red Wings striping. The Lightning are kind of a team in the need of a rebrand. Their logo's a bit minimalist. I think going back to their old look would be an accepted decision. And I would be interested to see if the Lightning did, like, kind of, like, update it, kind of, like, introduce black back in, or heck, even the light blue from the Stadium Series would be not bad. But yeah, the Lightning, their original dark uniform, they won the 04 Cup in this uniform. They also used it as the basis for the first reverse retro in 2021. Toronto, 2017 Centennial Classic against the Red Wings. They actually had a white version of this as well in 2018 Stadium Series against the Capitals, and Toronto, I wouldn't mind them actually wearing that as the home and away. Maybe add a stripe in that blue and not the blue one, the white one from the 2018 Stadium Series at the Naval Academy. But yeah, it's not a bad jersey. It's not really remembered, to be honest, but I think it wasn't bad. Utah, nothing really else, but the reason I kind of have the dark jersey is because I would be interested to see an ice blue version as an alternate. Kind of do what Lake Chicago did. I think Utah would be fans would love an ice blue jersey. They might get it actually in Hometown Remix. I'll talk about the Panthers leak sometime soon. And it's pink. It's kind of like a pink smoothie color. It's not what everyone wanted, but I think it will be good for it. But yeah, Utah, not really much else to say. Just maybe an ice blue alternate would be nice soon. Vancouver. This one could be very interesting for some. Some people may not agree with this. I know Post would agree with this. He loves this branding. But Vancouver, hot take, they should rebrand or go back to the navy and maroon color scheme they had. There was a Reebok Edge prototype because they went back to the blue and green with the Orca color scheme in 2007, 2008 when Reebok Edge took over. I know, like, a lot of people, like, did not like the prototype. That could have been done so much better because they had striping on it. Just put striping. Heck, they even had a screwed up version of Carolina's white sweater without the storm flag striping. Thank God they solved that. Did that with a couple other teams as well. I don't remember who, but yeah. But yeah, Vancouver. I'd love to see this as an alternate. It's got a great logo. The numbers are good. The color scheme is criminally underrated. I know, like, the references to Orca Bay, the logo is actually right there on the gradient alternate jersey, which I also wouldn't mind seeing come back. I think Vancouver, I'm not sure the fans would like it, but I would love it if they went back to that. They did, like, kind of homage it in the first reverse retro when they threw back to the gradient jersey. I love that jersey as well. But yeah, Vancouver. Rebranded that potentially. I'd love to see it. All right, Vegas. Second reverse retro. Nice jersey. It is a word mark. I wouldn't mind seeing that, like, kind of like what Seattle did with, like, I don't know, like, maybe with their alternate logo on that. Like the sword one with, like, the clashing swords. And, like, put the gold and dark in there. You got your third jersey, Vegas. Yeah, your third jersey. And then Washington, rebranded this. Washington's the worst home and away set in the league, period. The Reebok Edge uniform redesign was awful. I know the owner said a lot. Some people did want to go back to the kind of like red and navy scheme. They re-debuted it in 2007 because that's what they originally had for the first 21 seasons, and then the Caps. Sorry, I was just adjusting something or whatever. My pants had a wedgie. But yeah, the Caps, they need to rebrand back to the Screaming Eagle, in my opinion. So yeah, such a good design. Should never have gone out of style. It was great. I know they didn't have a lot of success in that, but it was a great look. I know, like, they might not want to do it. yet, because Ovechkin, they did release Screaming Eagle in like red and navy as the third jersey. It was the basis for both reverse retros. It was good. It wasn't even good. It was great. They need to rebrand that. What am I saying? They gotta rebrand that soon. Bring back the white one from 95 to 07, 1995 to 2007 as the road jersey. And then to cap it off, Winnipeg 2016 Heritage Classic, another team in need probably of a rebrand. Promote the alternate to home jersey, and then just bring back the Heritage Classic jersey from 2016 as the road, and there. Fans will love it, and that'll be that. It's a great jersey. They weren't really successful in that. I know they got shut out in that Winter Classic at home to Edmonton. But yeah, there you go. So there's my opinion on a jersey that I would be interested to see all 32 teams bring back at some point. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.